Hello everyone. In this video we will talk about image maps. Now an image map is an image with clickable areas. There are three HTML elements which are used to create the image map. First one is the image tag, img tag. This tag will specify the location of the image to be included in the map. Okay, then we have map tag. Now map is used to create the map of clickable areas, and the last one is the area tag. Area tag is used within the map element to define the clickable areas. Now it's easier to understand how all of this works by looking at an example. The map code is quite simple. That is map, name of the map, and then closing the map tag. Now what's missing at this point are the clickable areas. Now those will need to be defined between the opening and closing map tags. It's important to assign a name to the map. Now in this case we have assigned the name work map as the name of the map. Now here is the image. What we are going to do is to link the South American continent and the Australian continent on this map. First of all, in order to create the map, we have to define the size of our image. Now we will firstly use the image tag, that is img, give the source of the image, which is in this case world.jpg. Then we have to give the alt tag, that is alternate text, let it be world map. Then we will specify the width of the image. In this case, let it be 610 pixel. Then height, which is 408 pixel. Okay. Now we will use one more tag, one more attribute with the image tag, that is use map. We'll use a keyword hash, that is to link this image with our clickable areas, and some name which we want to use, say work map. Okay, let it be. Image tag is an empty tag, so we don't use the closing tag for this. After that we will define the coordinates for the map shapes. Now one thing you should note here is that the name attribute of the map tag and the use map attribute of the image tag should be associated with each other. That is, we should use the same value for both the attributes, and this value will create a relationship between the image and the map. Now we will create the workable areas in our map. First of all, we use the area tag. Area tag will have shape attribute that will determine the shape of the clickable areas. For example, rectangle, we will use rect for that. Then we will specify the coordinates. In this case, let it be 49, 46, 122 and 178. Then we will specify the alternate text for this also. Let it be South America, and then we will give the link of the image or URL of the image which we want to appear when we click on that particular area of our world map. That image is southamerica.jpg. I have already downloaded this image in my folder. Okay, then we will use map again to specify a area to specify the second coordinate. In that case, shape, again rectangle, you can use circle, polygon, any of the shape you want. Specify the coordinates of the area which you want to make clickable. Let it be 406, 75, 547 and last one is 169. Again specify the alternate text. In this case let it be Australia. Then specify the URL of the image, that is australia.jpg. Now then close the map element, which we've already done. Save the changes, run your browser. Okay, see, this is our world map. South American continent is clickable and Australian continent is also clickable. So when we click on this portion, it will take us to the map of South America. Again, if we click on this portion, it will take us to the map of Australia. Okay, that was all about image map. Now we will talk about the picture element, which is introduced in HTML5. Just remove all this content. Now the picture element, that is PICTUR, picture element. Okay, let's comment it. Picture element introduced in HTML5. Okay, just remove it and close the comment. Now picture element contain a number of source elements, just like map element contain number of area elements. These source elements will refer to different image sources. Now this way the browser can choose the image that best fits the current view or of the device. Now basically picture element was introduced keeping in mind the various devices which are now available in the market. For example, mobile phone, tablets, PC. Okay, consider the example of picture element. We'll have picture just as map, then second will be the source. In that case, specify the media attribute. Now media attribute will contain the value within the braces. That value will be the min width, that is the minimum width of the image that should be displayed depending upon the device resolution. Let it be say 650 pixel. Okay, then we will use another attribute introduced in HTML5, that is source set. Source set, that is the source of the image. For example, we have a world dot pick another image, testpic dot jpg. Then we will create second source media, copy paste it. In this case, minimum width should be 465 for mobile version. Okay, let's take it to be the testpic1.jpg, some image. Then we will specify image tag, img source some image, let it be world.jpg, which we have used for map tag also. Then in this case alternate text, say world, and then width in that case should be auto. We will use the style element of CSS to specify the width. It should be auto, that is for every element which is used. Then we will close our picture element. Okay, in this case it will show one picture if the browser window is minimum of 650 pixel and another image if not but larger than 460 pixels. Okay, save the changes. Just refresh your browser. It has shown first picture. Now if I decrease the size, it will take another picture. So this is the ratio. For example, this is for mobile version, this is for desktop version. It depends upon the resolution of the device which we are using. Now always specify an image element as the last child element of the picture, that is this. The image element, it is used by browsers that do not support the picture element or if none of the source tags matched. Okay, so that's all for this part of the series. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.